Musibudi. This is a race that really separates the warriors from those who are just fighters. You have to really
And ran a good tactical race to win it for Athletics Val Triangle.
Yeah, I believe the top three will get that automatic spot, and then from there on they'll probably look at times. Just need to confirm whether they'll be using 10 or 8 in the final. But Salma, one of the favorites, to go out there and win that 800 meters, and she'll be one to definitely look out for. But now the lane draws for the men under 23 800 meters. In lane 1 we've got Mpherwane. In 2 we've got Mbo Klana. In lane 3 we've got Mpherwane. In lane number 4 we've got Molaetsa. In 5 Koza. 6 De Villiers. In 7 we've got Moslomi. And in lane 8 Posile. Look out for the men in lane 6, Ronny De Villiers.
Yep.
A powerhouse, a fantastic 800 meter runner. Struggled with injuries over the past few years, but getting back to that shape and form that we know him to be able to possess. Let's see. Maybe this year might be his year for return. Already he has a 145, which he ran in 2021.
Yep, as a junior, he ran that when he was still coached by Johan Brits, now under Jean Verster at the University of the Northwest.
Yes.
And he says that he struggled a little bit adjusting to university life, training and everything, which is why he struggled with injury last year in particular, but starting to find some of his best form again. Let's see if he can get close to that 145 personal best.
I believe it's definitely possible. Running 147.02 in his opening race this year in the 800 meters, so he's definitely back in that killer shape. I just want to see much stronger. You can see a lot of gym work being done, powerful legs, very strong upper body as well. He's a tall man.
Very tall man, almost 2 meters tall, is Ronny De Villiers.
Yeah, but not as lanky as we last saw him in 2021. You can see he's definitely developed well. So looking forward to see what he will be able to produce on the track. It's definitely a 145 runner, but no need to do that now. If we'll see any sparks, I believe it will be in that final, unless if they want to test it out.
Just open the engines a little bit for 500 meters and then shut them down. Also, we didn't mention that Michael Loubser is also in this race. He is the 9th athlete, 9 in this one, running in AGN colors. So no one better to call this one for you than a man who is 147 at his best. Temba Marima will help us make sense of this men's under 23 800 meter race as they look for something well under the 150 mark. And they get away easy now over the first 100 meters, and they will jostle for position. Remember, in their lanes for the first 100 and onto the back straight. Now they will try and get it into a good position. There's the tall figure in the green of Athletic Central Northwest of Ronny De Villiers. His parents and family are here, a bit of argy-bargy, some jostling between the athletes, and there is the dreaded figure as well. You watch him of Athletics Gauteng North. He always runs well and is there and thereabout. Is Malaitza, but now the man from CGA leads them coming into the home straight. Let's see the split at 400 meters. And we are looking at a 55, so it's a little bit slow. Let's see how they bring it back over the last lap.
Final lap of this first heat, men under 23, and looking very strong at the moment. It looks like it is Jason Mpherwane looking good, really wanting to make it very fast. All the fast runners, they're just waiting, but here comes De Villiers now, ready to open up those long legs, and just like that, swiftly and aggressively makes his way, indicates it to the left to say he's going to control the proceedings now. Last 200 to go, and it is still De Villiers looking very comfortable here now. I told you he's in very good form, but what type of time or form we will see in the final. Now just doing what's necessary to make sure that he gets that automatic qualifying spot. And I think he will be able to do so very comfortably. Starting to open up a bit. It's always good to test the legs a bit, especially going into finals. And look at that, fantastic, steady running there. And it gets an easy 149.47 for the victory. And it is Ronny De Villiers making it look very, very simple. But just that acceleration, Musiburi. That's what makes him different. Once he's in full gear, once he decides to crank it up, he can make it look so simple. Almost running even splits there. 55, actually negative splits, running 55 and then bringing it back with the 54. So that just goes to show what type of shape he's in. So very good running there from Renier.
Very good running from Renier. Spesi Koza took the second spot in the colors of AGN, and Gifton Botswana Athletics Free State third there. So he sends out a warning, does Renier de Villiers, that he is the man to beat. The final heat of the men's under 23 800 meters now to follow, and Ngetjana is in one for Athletics.